Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rafe Gal. This is something a little different, because I feel like it. So, I decided I wanted to play a Mario game. And after my disastrous attempt at playing Mario 1, I wanted to do something a little different. Because that really was a disaster. That was also a disaster. I shouldn't have run into that guy. So, I just totally ran into that guy. Okay, so yeah, this is Mario 3. I decided... I've kind of gone back and forth a bit as far as which Mario game I wanted to play. And I decided I'm going to play a couple of them. So, I'm starting with Mario 1. Or not Mario 1, Mario 3. And the reason I'm starting with Mario 3 is because it's the one I'm least worried about. So basically, I'm not actually going to be... I'm not actually going to be trying to do this in one shot or doing a speed run or anything like that. I'm just going to play the game. I'm going to go through, I'm going to play most of the levels. I may not play all the levels. I'm going to go ahead and, you know, get my stars. Speedrunners go out of their way not to get the little stars. You know, I'm going to play Mario, or this level. I'm not going to use warp whistles. I'm actually going to play through each world. That's weird. We're gonna hope that that little glitch was not actually a problem. So yeah, I have not played this in a while, so I apologize if I'm terrible. That's the other reason I'm getting the star tiles. My goal is to do each video, or each world as a separate video. So I'm gonna just do each one at a time. Probably take, you know, half an hour or so on each one, maybe a little bit longer on the longer ones, and just play the whole game, because Mario 3 is really good. And, unlike Mario 1 and Mario World, the mechanics are actually kind of close to Mario Maker, which if I had a capture card would actually be what I was playing. I was really hesitating about playing Mario 3, mostly because as an NES game, so for those who don't know, since I got my fancy new controller, it is a Super Nintendo controller. Well, or it is modeled on a Super Nintendo controller. I wasn't sure how I felt about playing an NES game. I mean, I guess I probably did, like, Blaster Master and stuff, and that went okay, but, like, it's not built for it, basically. So I just kind of wanted to maybe hesitating. I was maybe hesitating a little bit because of that. The other thing was saving. You know, I always felt kind of cheap when I was playing Lufia because I was technically using save states, and going through... That was dumb. Why did I do that? Going through the game with save states, even if you're not, like, abusing them, feels a little different. That was dumb. I know I can make that. Okay, well then. One death. I am not perfect at this game. I apologize for nothing. So yeah, I was kind of hesitating because of the whole there's no save feature, so I was considering doing Mario All-Stars. Because it would both be a Super Nintendo controller and the ability to save the game. There we go. I could have done that a little bit better, but I used to be able to do that whole thing without issue. So yeah, I was considering Mario All-Stars, and I went to go grab a ROM of Mario All-Stars. And apparently, Nintendo completely nuked their products from the emulator site I use. So we're not doing that anymore. Okay. Just so you know, the bottom right corner is always Mushroom Flower Star in order. I got lucky on the other one. So yeah. That was how I got all those items. The 1-up was really just luck, but the other two, or three, the mushrooms and flowers and stuff, are because they are literally in the same place, no matter what pattern the rest are in. And it's actually something that if you wanted to take the time to do, it's not that hard to figure out. There's only like, I want to say, it's here 3 or 6 patterns, something like that. Okay, I'm not gonna be crazy here. The speed run of this, you jump off that platform back there and bounce off the turtle. Never lose P-speed. This isn't a speed run. Okay. So yeah, basically, what I finally decided was just to go ahead and do Mario 3. Because I feel like playing Mario 3. Darn it. And I'm gonna go ahead and just save state in between each video, like I do with Lufia. It's not a big deal. And screw it. I don't care. And then the other one I'm gonna play, that I was debating on, is actually gonna be Yoshi's Island. So I'm gonna be making the first video for both of those back to back tonight, right now. Because I want to. Depending on how long that actually takes, I will probably be doing, a what's the Final Fantasy video as well. But yeah, Yoshi's Island I feel like is a kind of an underrated Yoshi's Island is kind of underrated, and it's an amazing game. It's probably one of the best 2D Marios, period. So yeah. So the first world in Mario 3 is pretty straightforward. I didn't really talk much about the game itself or what I was doing. But I feel like if anybody's played this game, this is what they know anyway. I used to play this game a lot, so yeah. So, with that, feel free to leave me a like or subscribe if you're enjoying this. Leave any questions or suggestions in the comments box, and I will catch you next time with some more Mario.